The right answer. And now for your reward. I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. I apologize.
Lord be with you.
Horses here, more in the stables, and a big corral with even more outside the village. That's a lot.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is no
So there is something dodgy about.
bollocks. It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race.
Now, I spent enough time in the saddle on... What's more, in case you hadn't noticed, we're knights. And knights use their horses for... So if you don't want to be on the wrong end of the...
Well, pardon me, I didn't want to rub you up the wrong way, sir.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them?
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right.
I see. Take good care of those...
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you could help us out. Just a little race around the air, and if you manage to beat our lad...
I'll race.
Thy will. The race is from here to Nabok at the mill. You'll be taking on Hurtle. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to... Fuck!
That's fair.
Great. I'll call...
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
Go! Go! Ja! Quick! Quick! Keep it up! Ja! Go! Go! Quick! Quick! To the finishing line! Quick! Quick! Yeah!
Whoa!
Greetings. Do you need something?
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Aye. You need...
If sparks fly, pal, you fucked up.
Oh.
Aye, I wouldn't hang around here if I was you.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he does any work that's needed. He's working. He'd be better off learning a different trade. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I have my lord.
I understand. I won't mind. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be.
He's got...
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his... I reckon it's time. It's good to see you, my friend.
Had a loose end, sir?
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
why. I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I don't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each...
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want.
Give me a long...
You must fancy yourself a master sword. Give me a moment. I'll put...
Keep it up, young
I
sir.
hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Ah, shit! What the?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah, shit!
Watch out!
What the?
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah, shit!
Ha! Fuck you! You're back off! Ah!
Oh! Ha! Woof! Ha! Ha! Oh, shit! Ha! Oh!
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon...
If you insist. Or you're in for it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land. but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Come.
Hold on. Pelzel told me in the stables that you took them from some bandits you killed.
Pelzel don't know shit.
All right.
He's a good fella, but
You were right.
just so. Farewell.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Come to take a look at the ramparts? Very nice they are. Lovely view.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Well, did you have fun? Don't take losing to heart. You're not the first fella.
It's always good to test yourself against the best. Thanks. I still have a lot to learn.
Hey, no problem. At least if you really want to learn, tell...
Tell me, how's life in the fortress?
Nothing much. What's worse, today I copped a shit, but tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol around
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
the prisoners.
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would I be standing here?
Good point. Who are the poor sods?
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship will do to them.
I'd like to ask the prisoners something.
Sorry, but that ain't possible. His lordship wants to let...
I understand.
That's right.
Well, Henry?
My... Well, I never. The Great War. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael.
Well, you didn't make it easy. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance.
It's a shame there aren't more now. Let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be?
Oh, thanks. Well, I certainly can't...
Well, I've done what I could.
Aye. Much better.
Look after yourself then. And you know what I said.
No chance of that.
Fuck me.
I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Well, you gave it a go. But I reckon you could beat him getting away from his god, you...
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
Hey, sir, hear me out, please.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Let me be, sir.
Oh,
I don't
you
have anything
pooch.
to say.
Excuse me, I've got work to do.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing for chickens, huh? But the prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress.
Greetings, sir. You've come a long way to... We could practice archery together. What?
Sure.
I was... The targets are beneath. The rest is easy. I'll give you the closer to the bullseye, and the one with the most... If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best...
Yeah, what's up?
Now, just tell me what...
Longbows are for villagers.
You're not wrong, sir. But don't fret. So, take it.
That's generous.
Archers get set. And go.
You moved the target. Admit it. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. What the hell was that?
Greetings, Master Guard.
Fucking hit the target for once. You moved the target. Admit it. Damn it. I'm only picking up a point at a time here. Stone me, sir. I never admirable, and here's the gift I promised.
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want to try it out in any case, you'll find me round that corner. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've got this pretty pilgrim.
It's a good thing you've done. We're all finished here. Now that's the casket. Let's get back to the saddle.
What does that much want over in? I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave and he looks pretty impatient. Can you join him? At the risk of repeating myself, your lord is waiting. It seems like you've buzzed over.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
One of the local villagers was very keen to talk. He said Sir Yaromir never had such a big garrison till now. The mercenaries arrived a while ago, at his invitation, they say, but he hasn't seen any sign of Sir Yaromir since. Another thing I noticed is that they look a lot meaner than normal lads. He was very furtive about telling me. And then he scarpered, before anyone could accuse him of telling tales.
Well, that may seem a bit odd, but Nebak explained everything. He hired mercenaries to defend the fortress.
Wait, that's not all.
All right. You can tell me on the way.
Give me a moment.
Henry.
Please.
All right. And above all, I don't want any more trouble.
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to...
Here, Matt. Search.
I wouldn't want to waste your time, sir.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
I'm here, Sir Hans.
At last. Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Berghoff.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
I spoke to one of the villagers. He said there's a large band of mercenaries at Nebokov now, and they often ride out into the countryside.
Yes. Nebak hired mercenaries to protect the fortress. I spoke to him about them.
So Jaromir has hired mercenaries to protect the fortress? But he only sends me 5 men?
The villager was scared to death of those mercenaries. He would only talk to me in secret.
Is that all?
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Semine stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nebak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nebakov. And we will have to get to the bottom of it. Which we might be able to do surprisingly soon, with a bit of luck. Because we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. But I haven't forgotten.
I'm glad you have already surprised me once, and if not, I shall just hang the bastard. Nevertheless,